What's up, everybody? This is Ricky Olson coming to you live from my spare bedroom. Pretty cool stuff. I have some good news and I have some bad news. The good news is that we have an episode this week. The bad news, however, is that I attempted to record video of the podcast this week, and both cameras that I used cut out at the 30-minute mark. I didn't know this, but I guess Sony cameras have a built-in limit to how much they can record. So I'm trying to figure out a workaround for that. I think I found something, but unfortunately, I don't have video to go along with the audio this week. Maybe next week. I don't know. I don't want to get anyone's hopes up because I don't know what's going to happen. So I guess just enjoy the audio as usual. On to the episode. This, ladies and gentlemen, is episode number 4.
The turd burglar.
I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Action.
I have to clap so that I can line up all the audio later.
Wow.
I'm not just action.
Action. It's funny as fuck.
That totally makes sense now.
That does make sense.
All right, we're rolling.
All right.
All right.
How are you guys doing? Thanks for doing this.
Doing
You're
great.
welcome.
After it took an hour and a half for us to set all this shit up.
You know, sometimes you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah. It's all about, little
Sometimes you
things.
come unprepared. Sometimes you got to just figure it the frig out.
Yeah, throw and go, you know?
Park wherever.
Yep.
Unload the stuff.
And we have cameras now.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
a little nerve-wracking.
Yeah,
I feel it.
different.
Feel them watching me.
The tens of people watching.
All tens people that are seeing.
Yeah.
Well, it's weird for me because I'm so used to being able to rely on editing later. So I can, edit out all the little ums and ahs and pauses so it sounds like one just cohesive conversation. Whereas now with this, it's going to be next to impossible to do that. So now I have to really kind of watch what I say and think about what I say before I actually say it. So
Yeah.
I don't fuck up.
Yeah.
No pressure.
Oh,
No pressure at all. I'm
Um,
just high as shit.
It's funny.
Just tight.
Hold up. Hold the phone.
Stopped recording audio for a second.
Oh no.
Okay. We're good.
They're watching us.
We're good. So George just got back from tour.
Yep.
Tell the world what you do.
I sell t-shirts. That's what I do. I'm the
You sling
merchandise rep
skis.
for Breaking Benjamin.
We're breaking Benjamin.
Yep. The Benji.
How long were you gone for?
2 months, 9 weeks. So
Jesus.
yeah,
Yeah.
that was honestly like one of the most like testing tours I've for sure. Like just summer festival like situations, like with Warped Tour. And we went to like a lot of the same places. So it was like I remember doing Warped Tour, and then I was like, wow, this is the first time I've been to the second time I've been to these places, and like it's like a total different setting. Like dressing rooms weren't like all for production and shit. Like you actually had a dressing room or a shower to shower in, not like a stall or whatever on Warped.
that does suck.
Warped is
Yeah.
brutal in that way.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember when we did a Warped, it was like we got to see some of the venues that we did for Slipknot tour, which was sick.
But was it amphitheaters?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude, amphitheaters are like, you gotta walk. There's so much
Oh,
walking involved.
I did like
Oh yeah.
average, like at least 6 miles.
Yeah, dude, on this tour, I did like around 12 miles to 15 miles a day walking.
I think AJ did like close to 10 on average a day.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And he tried to tell everyone he was going to eat salads.
Yeah, eat salads. He's not gonna eat anything but salads. He didn't eat one salad.
Dude, it is so hard to stay healthy on the road. It like,
Oh, man.
especially when there's just Chick-fil-A everywhere.
Nah.
It's so good. And I always like overload with food for some reason
Yeah.
because, why not?
Well,
'Cause
just
you can.
because, yeah, you could.
Oh,
Every-
and catering is like just, you just pile on whatever you want.
Is every tour that you've done with them have catering?
No, like we did like a smaller like club run where they didn't have catering, but like these bigger, like Avenged and Five Figure
course.
was catering. But it's not like traveling with us or anything. It's just
Local.
catering each day. But it was good.
That's sick.
That,
I'm sure it was.
But it was like we actually had Tada catering one day.
How
It
was
was-
that?
It was it kind of like it was so weird, like because I recognized everything and I was like, wow, this is like I had like a Warped Tour flashback. It was crazy.
dude, catering guy, ta-da, catering guy, he's
The
sick.
I
checkout
love
guy.
Yeah,
I love that. Those
guy's
people were
cool.
so great.
that guy was cool. I remember he wanted to check out the set close to the end of Warped Tour, and I like fucked up the time because I thought we were playing at like 4:30, but it was like 4.
Mm-hmm.
And Rick was like, "Yeah, we're on at like 4," and I was like, "Nah, it's 4:30." And then I like 20 minutes later, I was like, "Shit, Rick was right." And he goes, "Shane, you fuck catering guy." I was like, "Oh no!" So I like made it a point to go back and tell catering guy.
That's nice of you.
Well, yeah, because catering guy was cool.
Did he ever end up showing up?
No, I think he said he had something going on, but
So he fucked us.
no,
Really?
So
I
let me
mean,
ask you,
he's got a
like,
job too.
how was catering this time around? Like, I remember when I was there the first time, they like, you remember the plates that we got, like of the portions? Like they limited the portions so
Yeah,
much.
but I mean,
Where-
it is what it is.
Was it like controlled like that this time?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah?
Of
Sure.
course.
Oh, damn.
but I mean, you have to for something that size, though.
Yeah, for sure. That's a lot of people.
Yeah, you're feeding 500 plus people a day.
Yeah,
Easy.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Dude, that's so much.
but right at the end of dinner, you can just go back and get leftovers. Whatever's left.
Fuck yeah. That's
I
sick.
think that was a new thing.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know. I don't remember
Yeah.
it on.
Why not get rid of everything?
Yeah.
Did that travel with the
Yeah.
tour?
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah. I mean, when you're like, I can't imagine having to cook for that
Yeah.
many people.
Fuck.
Especially like during that stretch of all those shows. Like, what was the stretch? How many?
20 we did.
Yeah,
right?
20.
shows. I don't care who you are. You're
Yeah.
doing at 20 festivals in a row. You're tired. You're like
Cooking.
fried,
Yeah.
especially in the heat.
Fried.
Yeah, right?
Fried.
No pun intended.
No pun intended.
Oh, shit. I got to take this call.
Take the call. That's fine.
It's me and Rick. Hey, Rick.
Hey, Shane.
George bailed.
I know. I think I'm having an issue with your mic.
Why? What's up?
I think that your mic is clipping when you're louder.
Do you want me to back up?
No, I want you to be closer.
Oh, okay. Let's sit up
But you're
closer.
just getting real hot.
Oh,
So when you laugh and stuff, it clips out.
Well, don't make me happy.
What?
Don't make me happy then.
All right, hold on.
No, I'm kidding. That was a joke. Easy beta.
That's great. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's great. You're still a little hot, but that's fine. I'll just take her down and post.
Got you. It's all right.
So
Yeah.
on the way here, I was on the highway and I was behind this woman, I believe. I pulled behind her and there was something underneath her car that was just doing this the whole time. Just the whole undercarriage of her car, just
Like her
shaking.
muffler.
No, the whole whatever metal piece that is just holding everything together.
Oh my god.
And I was
Okay.
just thinking, I gotta get the fuck out behind this chick because her whole she included is gonna fall under this car and just I'm gonna run
Dude,
over.
just the bottom just gives out and then the car just keeps going.
God. It was nerve wracking. So I
Did you
just oh
was
yeah.
that on the Memorial Highway?
No, that was on 81 because I had to go up to Best Buy. Remember?
Oh yeah, that's right.
So
Yeah, I did a bunch of cleaning while you did that.
cleaning.
Yeah, I always clean every morning.
I know you love sweeping.
I get up, I vacuum. Well, I wait. Usually AJ's here. Just because, we hang out all the time. What the fuck ever. So I wait for him to get up and then I vacuum and I just clean up, make it nice.
Does AJ ever help you with the cleaning?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he does.
There you go.
He wakes up, he does a dab. He'll go, and he'll dab it, and then he'll be like, "What do you need help with?" And I'd be like, "I got it, dude." And then he'll start cleaning up shit.
The
And-
dab is the precursor to
Yep. Or
shit's
he'll-
got to get done.
You know what he does too? He does this. This is him. Say this is him. And he'll rise up like the Undertaker.
That's weird.
It's funny.
Yeah, I walked into the house and he was just sitting there facing the wall playing Fortnite.
He does that.
And he ripped off his headphone and goes, "What the fuck?" I said, "Here I am."
Fuck? I told him that you were coming here.
So why do you act like he didn't know that I was coming?
Maybe he was shocked that you came in at that moment. She's like, "What, Rick?" He got
Maybe.
excited. Everybody gets excited when you come.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I know because Cody, for example, Cody loves you.
Well, I love Cody.
I know. I miss Cody.
And I wish it'd be cool if he was here right now.
I know. I wish. I just I talked to Anthony and Cody not long ago.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Cody's on tour with, what's that band called?
Hosier.
Hosier.
Sick.
I've never listened to him.
So good.
Yeah?
Yeah. One of my faves.
Really?
Yes.
What kind of music is it?
It's like acoustic and then it's like darker stuff. I love it. I love it.
Darker acoustic.
Yeah. I don't know. He's fucking sick.
Well,
I love him a lot. His new EP just came out.
oh, I thought you were talking about Cody.
Oh, no. Hosier.
Cody's not sick.
Cody's sick.
Yeah, he's great.
Cody and Hosier both sick. Both things. You got a fuzzy?
My lips keep touching a hair or something and it's freaking me out.
I don't got any fuzzies. Actually, no, I got one little one. Let me get it out. 'Cause what if it goes in mine now? Now you got me self-conscious.
Just inhale a fuzz.
I have this problem now that I have long hair that when I laugh, when I put my head down, my hair will get in my mouth and I'll suck it up and I'll choke on it. That ever happened to you?
Oh, yeah.
Just go like,
That happens to me sometimes while we're playing.
really?
If I go to, especially if it's windy out, if I go to sing, and it'll
Oh,
just inhale right down my throat.
dude, that would suck. And just,
Yeah.
you start choking. Oh my God, it's the worst. And especially hair because it tastes disgusting.
Hair?
Yeah.
Man.
I mean, not like, I guess not taste, but it just feels weird. The consistency. No?
I never really thought about it, I guess.
You don't
That's a
like
little
it?
weird, I guess.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
You don't like it?
No, you ever have a hair in your mouth?
I love hair in my mouth. It's so good.
You said that like it was like you're just like, I'll just leave it there.
I'm just trying to gauge your interest on how much you like hair in your mouth or
I
how much you
don't.
dislike it.
I hate it. You know, I'll tell you a bunch of things I hate. You know what You know what I hate a lot?
Go ahead.
Hate stepping on crumbs. That's why I vacuum all the time. Hate it. Absolutely despise it.
You know what's the worst?
Hmm.
Is stepping on a rock
Yes.
with a bare foot.
Yes. Bad.
A tiny little pebble that you don't see. Oof.
Little guy. Mm-mm.
That's
Out.
the worst.
Ooh, I can't top that. I was trying to think of something else.
Oh, I got one.
What?
Because this happened to me yesterday about 6 times. So you're chewing food and then all of a sudden you just catch the corner of your lip
Ooh,
and you're just chewing normal. So it feels like you just bit right through your lip.
yes.
Ooh, fucking hurts so bad.
Yes, that is one of the, or the like the back of the tongue, the side of your tongue
Yeah.
part. Oof, that is the worst. Oh my God, I forgot the tongue twister we were talking about before.
You remembered it.
I got it. You ready for it? Where's my phone? Because I have to tell Vin too. Flame broiler.
Oh, okay. I remember.
Say that one 3 times fast. I don't even know.
Flame broiler, flame broiler, flame broiler, flame broiler, flame
What
broiler.
the fuck? Holy fuck! How did you do that?
I don't know.
Flame broiler, 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 flame broiler. No, I can't think of the other one.
So now I need to know what the hardest tongue twister is.
Yes. Wait. Since I can't find my phone,
Yes.
I need you to text Vin and say flame broiler is the key. He's going to be like, holy shit, how did you know?
Flame broiler
Yes, is the
is
key. Yes. He's going to be like, ah. Crazy. But for real, though, I have no idea where that shit went. But I guess it's fine.
We really don't need to be looking at phones. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, I know. It's fine. I was like, I needed to tell Vin. But here's the thing. I can't think of the other ones, and we had a couple other good ones that I wanted to say. The tongue twisters. Do you remember any?
Oh God. Okay, I got to just look them up because I just got to look up some good.
Flame broiler, flame broiler, flame broiler, flame broiler, flame broiler, flame. Hardy.
Here's the crazy thing is that people are listening and or watching, and they're just
watching.
going, what the fuck are they doing right
Yep.
now? People are just mad right now. Listen, 'cause we're sitting here doing tongue twisters.
Tongue twisters.
Oh God, what's up, bitches? I'm back.
So we did flame broiler.
Flame. Say it 3 times fast.
Flame broiler.
Yes.
Flame
Why did you say it?
I mean,
Like
you
that?
can't.
Broiler, dude.
broiler.
Broiler. Yeah.
Broiler. Flame broiler.
Hey, brother.
I can't even do it.
Dude, it sounds like brother. Hey,
Flame
brother.
broiler. Flame broiler.
Tongue-
Flame broiler.
Flame blower. Yep.
how about this one? Eddie edited it.
Eddie edited it. Eddie edited it.
Eddie edited it. Eddie edited it. Eddie edited it.
Eddie edited it.
Eddie edited it. Eddie edited it. Eddie edited it. Eddie edited it.
This is so stupid. I can't. Some kid is gonna be listening to this, and their mom's gonna be like, "Shut that shit off."
Yep, exactly.
From
But
the other
who cares? This is who we are.
This is who we are. Accept us.
This is who I am now.
This is who I am now.
This is who I am now. You know, but that's fine. I like it. I guess. You know, I don't care. Rick, how do you like my freshly new finished basement?
Looks great.
It's getting there. It's not fully done yet, but it's getting there.
It's weird because I keep seeing it in
Pieces?
patches. Yeah. So I'll come down and then a couple walls are up, and then I'll come down and then some insulation's put in, and then I guess that would be reversed. But yeah, and I came down today and everything's painted.
Yeah.
Looks great.
Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there.
Oh, Shane the Builder.
Yeah.
It's going to be a studio for all the boys.
For all the studious activities.
Yep.
Everyone has to put up with all the reflections in the room for now.
Yeah, it's not fully finished yet. It's not fully there.
It's a work in progress.
Yeah.
But we're getting there.
Next time it'll be dead.
It'll be just.
You could hear a pin drop.
Hear anything you want. What do you want to hear? I'm really good at impressions. Give me anybody.
Impressions?
Yep, anybody. I could be anybody.
Mike Tyson.
Fuck. That's like literally what does he say? What does he say in Hangover?
He says a lot of things.
I know. What's a good line? Fucking. I need fucking. What does he say in Hangover? Fucking pay attention, you jerk.
Sorry, just try. I'm in the middle of
He's
advancing.
dealing with work.
Yeah, well,
I have to advance these next couple shows, and then you know what's a real pain in the balls?
What?
When you get someone's contact, it's like literally like trying to find people and contacts for buildings, like the most incredibly hard.
For buildings?
Yeah, like so, like when you're advancing and like some, like for instance, like a smaller club like the Nova or Norva, their merch contact that like they change like often, so you gotta like find them, and then you gotta like advance the. That's what I'm in the process right now, and then like getting mixed information, like saying like I just reached out to someone that's a contact, the merch rep for Skillet, and it was the totally wrong person. And they're like, "Hey, I'm gonna connect you with the right person." I'm like, "All right, thanks, sweet." Like that shit always happens.
You know what sucks is it always feels like, even though you're home, you're still working.
Oh yeah, it does. I never stop. I feel like
That is the truth. But all I asked George was what was a line that Mike Tyson sent in Hangover.
Oh, sorry. I went on a little rant there. Ooh, what? In The Hangover?
Yeah, yo, brother.
What?
I don't think so.
I thought that maybe that was something he said. Whoa.
I know he
weird.
said. I know he said
Did you
something
hear
Glitch
that?
in the Matrix.
That
Yeah.
was weird. It was the aliens are coming.
I know he said
My
something
foot,
about.
my foot got stuck on the thing here, and it made like a weird alien noise. I wonder if that picked that up. We're gonna have to see.
Sounded like it did. Sound like a little glitch.
My DNA.
A
I have this
glitch.
problem where my hair sheds.
I have that problem too.
Maybe it's just a blonde hair thing.
I think it's a long hair thing.
It's a long blonde
long hair
thing.
don't care thing. You know what I'm saying?
Blonde hair don't care was good. That's fine. Rick, is that your new coffee mug?
Yeah.
How's it work?
How does it work?
Yeah.
Well, you
No,
it's
I'm
a
saying
Yeti.
like
the top.
how
and
well
then
does
you-
it?
It
What
works
are you
great.
drinking, Rick?
Doesn't it like make
This
it?
is pumpkin tea.
Pumpkin tea
Yes.
for the seasons.
Yes, for the seasons. Came
I
out
like fall.
and
Fall's
I
a
like
good time.
fall. I like fall.
Fall in this area is a good time.
I love lamp.
Lamp is good.
I like lamp. Are you just pointing at things in the room and saying you like them? But no, yeah, that's my favorite. Probably one of my favorite seasons. I don't know why. I like it. Sweater weather.
Sweater weather. That's another one.
Sweater weather. Sweater weather. Sweater weather.
Hoodie weather. Sweater weather.
That is another one. You're right.
Fall or not fall. Halloween or Christmas seems to be a hot topic.
Mm-hmm. Yep, we're getting there.
Yeah, we
no,
are.
I mean, which
Okay.
one do you like?
Oh, more.
Yes.
Halloween for sure. Fuck Christmas.
I don't know. I like Christmas.
I think Christmas
very-
is just
It's like stressful, but it's like I don't know.
yeah. See, that's why
Maybe Halloween is better just because it's less stressful, even though you get scared shitless. But yeah, you don't
You
have to
get-
like buy anything really.
You get scared if you're going to haunted houses. I don't get scared.
You don't?
I mean, I don't go to to haunted houses, so
yeah, I do.
I don't.
It's
fuck with
fun.
that.
You don't like them?
No, fuck
It's
no.
super
Why
fun.
not?
It's I don't like being out of control of where I'm at. And I'm not controlling of the surroundings, and I can't control what people are doing. So I
Yeah.
hate just the unpredictability of it all.
It is.
Yeah.
Did you ever? Go ahead.
No, sorry.
Fuck. Did you ever go to Reaper's Revenge?
Yeah,
That scares me because it's like anybody can just sneak in there. You know what I mean?
yeah, because it's a big open
It's
field.
yeah. It's
Mhm.
like, is this person really supposed to be here?
Dude, what? That would suck.
Yeah, and there's like parts with like chainsaws. Like, what if somebody just wanted to just lose it? You know,
They could.
it's scary. don't
I
like
never
it.
thought about that. Wow.
Yeah.
What a way to go. You're thinking it's a joke, and the guy just chops your fucking head off.
She's like, all right, buddy, hold up. And he's just like, he's,
And he
okay.
doesn't hold up. He kills you.
Yeah.
Can you imagine just seeing a dead body somewhere and being like, "Oh, that's a pretty good prop." And
Yeah,
it's just a
exactly.
real body.
my-
It's a real dead person.
Like, good one. Good one.
yeah,
Good
you guys
one.
are picking up your makeup.
Yeah.
Yeah, really
Makeup
stepping up
effects.
their game.
Jeez.
Wow, this year is super
They
impressive.
must have got a bigger budget this
That
year.
even smells like real blood.
Jesus. What are they using over there?
That's the
Guys.
dad voice.
Yeah.
That looks pretty good.
Well, yeah, they really put some effort into this here.
Hey, bud, look at this.
Hey, Kathy, you see
Check
this?
this one out. You got
Linda, you
Yeah.
see this?
Man, that's fucking scary. I'm out on that.
I also don't like that in Pennsylvania they can put their hands on you.
Some
but
places,
You
yeah.
have to sign like a thing.
A little waiver.
I don't think so.
Or you
They're
have
doing
to,
it illegally.
at Reaper's
I've been
Revenge.
touched illegally. I'm triggered.
At Reaper's Revenge, if you have a glow stick around your neck, they don't touch you. That
Glow stick.
signifies that they can't touch you.
Well, see, then maybe that would be a little bit easier for me because I don't want random people to just
Yeah.
come up and touch me.
I mean,
I
so
feel weird about that.
yeah,
My
but
fucking
you,
pop one.
Yeah, but if you wear a glow stick, they're gonna know that you're gonna be like technically like a more scared person, so they're gonna go after you, but they can't touch you or anything.
Oh, so they fuck with you more.
Yeah, they fuck with you, but
So you're marked.
That's another reason why I hate Halloween Horror Nights, or
I mean that's the
that's
reason
the one
you
in
go.
Universal, right?
Yeah, that's why you go.
I
Maybe.
fucking hate that. I guess that's just why I don't go to Funhouse.
That's probably exactly why you don't go.
I just don't. There's nothing about that appeals to me. And I always feel like I'm the person that gets stuck being stalked by whoever is Jason or whatever.
Oh my god!
Because you like try to. I feel like I bet you're like the one that like tries not to be scared. So like you're like just walking normal while everyone's running, and so they just come at you.
Yeah, for sure. That's probably why I'm doing it to myself.
Yeah,
that's,
exactly.
That's the problem.
And then he gets close to him. Rick's just like, dude, just I'm not. I mean, why are you even here?
Don't
Get the fuck out of here.
Whoa.
Dude.
I went to the scariest. Well, actually, it wasn't the scariest house, but the scariest thing happened inside of this haunted house. It was, I think it was in Universal, and it was when Rob Zombie had his haunted house or whatever that he had there. I don't know if you ever saw that. Maybe it wasn't his. I don't know. Some haunted house in Universal, and the first thing that you see, you walk into this kind of hallway, and you're walking down this long, dark hallway, and there's a window at the end of the hallway, and it's just black. So it just looks like you're kind of looking outside almost. And I turned the corner, and something kind of caught me on the back or something, and I turned around, and there's this fucking alien with his fingers just on the windowsill, and I could see part of his face, and it fucking scared the shit out of me.
Oh my god.
That sounds so scary.
Because he didn't even, it wasn't like he popped out to try and just be like, boo, gotcha. It was just a light little graze, and then he just kind of tucked away back into the shadows. And I was like, dude, I gotta get the fuck out of here.
No, that's fucking scary.
Yeah, that is scary.
I don't like that shit.
There's the thing in Reaper's Revenge. I don't know if you've ever went through it, but the blackout thing.
Yeah.
That thing is no.
It feels to me like I'm walking through a giant vagina.
So I was gonna say,
yeah.
So have you ever got one of those toys, I guess, at like when you get like the tickets? Like at an arcade, I guess.
I already know what you're gonna say. They're the Chinese finger traps.
Yeah, but the water ones.
No.
Wait.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Like the squishy,
yeah, like, and you could like push them through and keep going. There's sometimes there's like little like dinosaurs and fucking. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
that's it. That's exactly. I don't know what they're called, but it's kind of like that.
Oh wait. I know what you're talking about. The things filled with
like water. Yeah, and you could like put your finger in it. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, he jerked off with one of those before.
Yeah. Wait, did I?
No, I'm just saying that because that was the first thing that you went to.
Well, no, because you can remember, like, yeah.
I mean, you could.
I mean, I never thought about that, but I was like, wait, did I do that?
Did I? Wait, I did? He forgot about it. But yeah, that's exactly what that.
Yeah. Okay. That's a better description than what I said.
But yeah, you walk through this thing. If you can. I just did it with my hair. It's on video.
What?
I was just talking about how with long hair, when I laugh, it gets sucked up in my mouth. I choke on it.
Dude, mine gets stuck in my beard all the time.
Your what?
My hair, like it will like stick to my beard.
Oh, mine does that too.
And I was just like, motherfucker.
Yeah, but back to that, explaining that you like walk through this. It's pitch black. You cannot see anything. You walk in, and it's just walls are just pushing, like it's just air just pushing on you, and you have to walk to figure your way out. And there's people like grabbing your feet, and
no.
See, I don't remember people ever grabbing me when I went through it though.
There's people that touch your feet. They may not grab it, but they'll finagle their hands on your
What if
ankles.
you just like step on their hands though? Like I bet you they get stepped on a lot.
Oh, for sure.
People just like just stomp on them. One day there's gonna be like an instance where like someone steps on a person and they just beat the shit out of them. Like,
just grab
like pull them right under and just fucking start pounding them.
That definitely happens for sure.
Like someone just gets pushed too far. It's like,
Dude.
I'm already grabbing these people and they're stepping on my goddamn hands all the goddamn time. And then this one person just does it a little too hard,
A little too much.
a little too much, and pushes them over the edge. And then next thing you know, Reaper's Revenge gets sued.
But there's always that one
By
person
somebody.
that goes in the group that has like the hard ass. It's just like, I'm not scared of you, dude.
It's
Get
Rick.
outta here."
No, I don't try to be that person. I just know in my head that it's not real, so I don't
Yeah.
I don't react to it because I'm just like,
Oh my
this is
god.
fucking
I
real.
Yeah.
I just scream.
like
Dude.
like a girl.
Yeah. Oof.
When the chainsaws come at you, it's kind of just like, well, it's time to run.
I went. There was one time it's like you're on this like wagon thing, and there's people with chainsaws, and they like come on, and they'll like
I remember
rev them near you, and he was like touching my leg with it, and I was like, just like screaming. Like,
Yeah.
"Get the fuck out of here!" It's like,
that.
Wait, did we go to? Is that?
it was just me and Katie.
Oh fuck!
Yeah, it was so scary.
I remember going to one of those and they did the same thing. Fucking, I cannot stand that.
Yeah.
Like, dude, it's the worst.
Scary. It was. So, I was like, just like
Fuck a
screaming.
chainsaw.
Dude, yeah, they're so scary. Ooh, I thought of another one. This isn't even a tongue twister. This is just something George and I thought of. The fish followed the spoon to the elevator.
The fish followed the spoon to the elevator.
It's like a vocal
Wow.
warm up. Remember in Anchorman when he like says those things to like loosen up his mouth?
Unique New York.
Yeah. The fish followed the spoon to the elevator.
The fish followed the spoon to the elevator.
The fish followed the spoon to the elevator.
It's fun to
Yeah.
say.
The Human Torch was denied a bank loan.
The Human Torch was denied a bank loan.
The skeleton ran out of shampoo in the shower.
That's a good one.
That's the best one.
Yeah,
Next to
Never heard of that.
the skeleton ran out of shampoo in the shower.
it's a good warm up.
Skeleton ran out of shampoo in the shower.
Yeah, see, it's like really gets you to get all those
Ooze.
vowels out.
Yeah.
Those Uzis.
Yeah. Vowels.
Those little Uzis.
I'd like to buy a vowel, please.
100?
What?
I don't know.
100.
That's
For
not-
100.
that's
What
not
game
Wheel of
are you
Fortune.
on?
Whatever it is. I just wanted to shout out.
You don't say that in any game.
I wanted to.
I'll take 100.
100.
Like I don't even know. And yeah,
I'm
think
bidding.
The
It's a
only
bid war.
thing that I think that
Good
that
morning, what's your
applies
bid?
to is Jeopardy. But you don't say the amount. Oh wait, yeah, you do.
you'd be like, I'll take this for 100, please.
Yeah, but you don't say, I'll take 100.
I'll take that for 100.
Yeah, but there's 10
The
categories.
category you need like
My wife, the tramp. Billy Madison. Get it?
Yeah, I get it.
I fucking get it.
I wonder how many people are listening or watching that are thinking, the fuck is Billy Madison?
Everybody
you know how
knows. Billy
sad that
Madison.
makes me.
Everybody.
that does
makes me
make me
feel
sad.
old.
I feel like everybody needs to know. Everybody knows Billy Madison.
I don't think
It's
You don't think so?
Mm-mm.
what I can't even think of a world where people would stop remembering Chris Farley. God damn it.
Actually,
Got
I
another
was-
phone call.
I was just talking to AJ the other day that SNL
Yes.
best of or the Chris Farley, the best of Chris Farley on SNL. He's never seen it, and it's like one of my favorite ones. I need to get that. Show him. Have you ever seen it?
I don't know. Maybe.
It is literally so funny. One of
I-
my favorites.
I don't think I have.
You
But I
need to.
want to say that I have because I want to be a part of the inclusive group, but I don't think I have.
Dude, it's so you've probably seen some of it.
I've
the
probably
clips,
seen I've probably seen
for
clips
sure.
of it.
Because like the one with him. Have you seen like the Lunch Ladyland one? Him and like Adam Sandler when he's like in the apron.
So
Oh my! I don't know why I'm whispering.
because
I don't know.
you're trying to draw people into what we're saying.
Oh my god! Everybody listen to
We're about to reveal some very interesting
I got nothing else, dude. I've never even watched one of those videos.
I haven't either.
I just know that we always talk about it, and I was trying to think of something, but I couldn't.
Ryan loves them.
Ryan, does he actually listen to him?
I know that he said that he watched one and thought it was really relaxing, but I'll have to talk to him about it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I've definitely heard good things about it,
I've also heard good things about it.
but I don't know if I can just sit there and listen to it, though, honestly.
I just don't know what it's supposed to do for you.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's supposed to be like a relaxing thing. I don't know if it's supposed to be like a turn on.
I think it's supposed to be like a meditation. It could, a meditation, or it could be a turn on, I guess, for some people.
I feel like that could be some sort of
Yeah.
weird aphrodisiac of some kind.
Aphrodisiac.
What? You don't know what that is?
No.
Oh my God. It's something
I'm
that,
dumb.
Shane, you're not dumb.
I just don't know some big words.
It's not a big word. That's a pretty common thing.
Yeah, I know. I've heard the word.
Haven't you ever heard of people saying, oh, if you eat clams or whatever the fuck it is, then you get a boner or whatever the fuck. You've ever heard that?
I mean, like just like weird things?
Yeah, just weird shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that what that is?
I mean, it's how do I put this in easy words for you?
How do I put this so you don't sound like a stupid dumb idiot?
Well, I also don't want to sound stupid by saying the wrong thing and then people crucifying me for being, that's not a fucking aphrodisiac, you fucking idiot.
Hey, you fucking dummy. Trying to tell him.
It's something that you hear, or I think that it could be anything. I think it could be something you hear or something that you eat or taste, something that's supposed to kind of turn you on and get you in the mood for sexual intercourse.
For sexual intercourse. Got you.
For sexual intercourse.
Listen here. Oh, I meant to say this earlier. I just bought your book and I didn't read it yet, but I'm fucking going to, and I'm stoked for it.
So everybody knows that's listening. I let Shane never reads ever.
Mm-mm.
I let Shane borrow a book called The Average American Male.
True.
And the book itself isn't really a great book, but I just feel like it's something that, because when I read it, it was the shock factor for me. I was like, holy shit, I can't believe someone actually wrote all this shit.
That's what I like.
It's supposed to be about, I don't even know if you know what it's about. It's supposed to be about
same old shit.
It's supposed to be about supposedly the way men really think. And
okay.
It's just very sexual and vulgar, and the dude that the main character is a real piece of shit. So, but it's entertaining to just see what he has to say
and listen to, or just imagine all the shit that's happening.
Yeah, because
like,
everything that he says is just, I'm watching this fucking girl eat this ice cream, and I can't believe that her tongue's been on some dude's dick. Just shit like that.
It's like, what the fuck?
So anyway, I gave the book to Shane because I thought that that'd be something that he would think is funny, and maybe to kind of get him in the mood to read. And he just kept putting it off. So I said, just read one fucking chapter, because the first chapter is literally 6 words.
And so
3 words.
It's
And
literally 3 words. He's like, dude, just read it. So what did I do? I knew he was coming over. So I looked it up. I remembered the 3 words, and I looked at him and I said, I put my hand on his shoulder. I think I did. And I said, Britt, same old shit. And he went, you read it.
it took me a second to remember what you were talking about.
Yeah, but I did it.
That's it though. 3 words.
3 words. And there I was on chapter 2, ready to go.
You're about 99. You're about 1% of the way there.
And there I am.
99% left.
And now I'm buying new books. Yours?
I could have just given you one.
No, I needed to support my friend.
It's funny because Angelo, you know Angelo?
Yeah.
He bought my book too. And he tagged me in a story about it. And I fucking texted him. I'm like, dude, I fucking would have sent you one. And he goes, no, I can't support my friends if I don't buy it. Or something along those lines. That's what you said.
Yeah.
And I get it. I mean, I don't expect. I mean, he did those. You see those Zero shirts that he made?
Yeah, they're so cool.
I bought one of those.
I meant to buy one.
He did the same thing. He texted me and he goes, I would have sent you one. I said, yeah, but I'm trying to support you.
Exactly. Yeah, I think everybody just does that, but yeah, you have to. You gotta, dude. But those shirts are so sick. I meant to buy one, I just forgot, honestly, because I was like, "Fuck, I gotta get my credit card out," and I just didn't. And then I'm gonna.
You gotta. They're comfortable.
Are they?
Yeah.
They look comfy.
I bought it for me, and then now Jamie wears it. She took it as her own.
She stole it?
Yeah, she does that.
I believe she done that.
She does that with everything.
You're watching this, Jamie. Better get that back.
Sure, that's mine.
Like what? No, I bought that. Did you?
I don't think so.
Debatable.
So there's a house for sale that's down the street from my house. And
Your house right now?
yes. And I want it.
Where down the street? So like
It's
on the same.
it's on the main road
Okay.
if you're going there.
Okay.
And it sits up on the hill, and it overlooks all of the valley, and it's just, the view is fucking, I drove up the hill, and it's the last house on the top of this hill, and you just see everything. It's so fucking
Did
cool.
you go and look at it at all?
No, because it's too much. Way
You
too
looked
much
at
money
it?
for what I want. Yeah, way too much money for what I want to spend. But it sits on, I think, 22 acres. Just all.
So, but at that point,
Land.
you're paying for some land too.
Yeah,
But
it's sick. It looks like
an investment.
It is an investment, but it's a little out of my price range, and I also don't know if I want to take care of 22 acres of land.
That's rough. You're gonna have to get those fucking big John Deeres.
Yep.
That'd be you.
I'd have to do, well, it'd be Jamie, because she wants a riding lawnmower. So
She wants to just do it.
she wants to ride on a lawnmower and drink a can of beer.
That's
Sounds like something that she would do.
great.
But the problem is that it's on a hill at about a 45-degree angle. So you'd be fucking mowing the lawn up and down the hill.
She's just like
Yeah.
going uphill.
It'd be scary.
Hey, honey.
Imagine going up the hill and then having something happen, and then it catches and you fucking
Just
flip
flip.
over. And
That's
just
scary.
chops you
Especially
up.
on a riding one that doesn't just shut off.
Yeah,
If you'd flip over, it definitely would still run, right?
I think so.
It's fucking scary.
Yeah. When I was younger, that reminded me. I had a friend in high school that his parents had a riding lawnmower because they had a bunch of land, and he had taken off what's it called, the governor or whatever, the thing that, I think that's the right word, that you put onto something so it only goes a certain speed
For the
for the lawnmower.
yeah,
So
a
he-
certain
so-
speed.
Yeah, because you know how a riding lawnmower can only go 5 miles an hour or whatever.
Yeah. Okay, I never mind. Okay, I got confused between a push and a lawn. Okay, go ahead. I'm on it.
So he took off the governor of his, which restricts the speed.
Yes.
So it went probably 10 or 15 miles an hour, and we were both just rip around his yard.
Dude, that's
It was sick.
hilarious. Did he cut the grass like that? He probably cut his grass in like seconds.
I don't know.
Like-
Probably.
But would it cut it properly?
I don't know.
It's like you're going so fast. Like I don't know if you'd catch everything. You know
I
what I
don't
mean?
know.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
There's this dude that like when I used to live when I was growing up at my parents' house, there was this dude that would just ride his lawnmower everywhere.
Just on the lawnmower.
Yeah, like he would just go get groceries and shit on it.
I mean, we live in an area where I guess that's kind of acceptable.
you would just see him going, just cruising on it. And he didn't take that garter off, and he was just going like the restricted speed limit on there, just
on the main
cruising.
road.
On
Just
on the
holding
side
up
of the road,
traffic.
just boom. Well, in Swarsville, so like,
Oh yeah. So people aren't going fast anyway.
No,
around there,
but still, it's really funny to just see that dude just like just going up there.
just putting along.
There's like those little hills, and he's just like slowly, just like you see it like kind of making it, barely making it up there. Holy shit, that's funny as fuck.
I thought it was weird when I first moved here and I saw people riding around on 4-wheelers on the main road.
No, that happens.
Yeah, I didn't realize that was such a big thing because that's kind of I think that's illegal actually.
It is illegal, but like
Everywhere else.
not really. And it is here too, but like
It's acceptable.
kind of. It depends. Like if you're just like kind of cruising through to get to your destination and not like causing a havoc, I don't think they really fuck with you. But like if you're just like going on the street, I think they will do something for sure. Because like I know my dad, like from where my parents live, there's like a spot to go hunting, and I know my dad just kind of cruises through the town to get there, and he never really has a problem. But like he just kind of does his thing and goes, you know.
It's weird to me how how you justify the distinction between what's legal and what's illegal.
Yeah,
Because everyone would just be like, oh, it's whatever. That guy's
Right.
not hurting anybody.
yeah,
But there's so many other things that I feel like people do care about that
Yeah.
really aren't that big of a deal either. I can't even think of an example off the top of my head, but
I know what you're saying, but yeah, it is weird to like. It's just like
how do you decide that that is fine, but this isn't?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
Who decides that? Who decides those rules?
The officer. He's just like
The officer in question.
"Mm,
I don't like that.
yeah. I don't know about that guy. Let's see. That guy's not hurting anybody.
We're gonna have to cut that out, bud.
Yeah. Hey, hold up over there. Let's see what's going on here. Or I don't know. That's a question. It's a question for the audience.
I need to ask Logan's dad.
Yes, that's what we need to do.
Logan's dad
Can
is a cop.
we phone a friend?
We can't phone a friend. I don't have Logan's dad's number. I've literally never talked to Logan's dad, I don't think.
Just text Logan. You go, what's your dad's number real quick?
I need to talk to
FaceTime
him about some stuff. Some really important things are happening and we really need to talk to him. I think that he would probably think that we were going to talk some shit on him.
Oh my God, wait, I have something else. This is great on the line of this subject.
Okay.
I didn't mean to cut you off, but
No, go ahead.
So I was walking to my brother was here the other day, and AJ, of course, and we decided to walk to the convenient. And I was like, you know what? Book this. I'm crossing the street, and like I just live like it's not a busy street at all, but I just walked across like the middle of the street, and I was like, just jaywalked, whatever. And then I looked back, and I was looking at AJ, and I was like, what specifies jaywalking? Like, does it have to be like a certain amount of traffic going through for you to like have to go to a certain point to cross? Or can you cross at any point? Like what, you know what I'm saying?
I think technically anytime you cross the street, not at a crosswalk,
It's
is
jaywalking. Yeah. Okay. So that's how they would do that. But that's another thing. It's just like, oh, well, he's just trying to get, he's just trying to get there.
Yeah.
I'm not going to fucking hurt him, you know? But technically, you're breaking the law.
Technically, you are breaking the law. But I feel like there's things that everybody does that's technically breaking the law.
Yeah. Like,
that's all right. We're talking about things,
yeah.
How you determine what should be legal versus what shouldn't be legal. As far as, say,
I think he was here for the one I just explained, so that might help more.
What?
The jaywalking. We were here when I was talking. All right, go on. You go on.
So at first we talked about riding a lawnmower on the street or riding ATVs on the street and having cops determine whether or not that's fine. Because technically it's illegal.
Yes.
But usually cops are just like
lenient.
Yeah.
Whatever.
He's
same
just
thing
going from A to B.
Yeah, same thing as jaywalking.
Mm-hmm.
So we're trying to determine who decides what is legal versus illegal and where's the line at.
Yeah.
That's a very tough question because like it's different. I feel like it's different for each cop, you know, or it could even depend on like how the cop feels that day because it's really at that point they make the law.
Is it the cop's decision?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it technically
it'd have to be at that point
I'm not
because
a cop, but I guess
like because he's the one that's deciding whether or not he's going to make the choice to enforce the law or
if you're crossing that line.
That's true.
Because
he's the one that decides if you're crossing that barrier.
yeah, that's why I feel like, you know, being a police officer in general is like, it's a very big responsibility that people definitely abuse. But I mean,
For sure.
that's happens in
You gotta be
almost,
pretty open-minded,
yeah,
I think.
which is not, and it's not even their fault, to be honest, because like a police officer, someone that becomes a cop, like a lot of them will have that already from what society has pictured a cop is today. You know what I mean? So a lot of them fall right back into it, or son of a bitch, or they will just. I mean, there's some people that are good, the good cops, and those are the people you see that are doing like above and beyond what they actually their job requires.
Yeah.
But a lot of it, I feel like a lot of times it's people deciding what is the law and what is not. Like, and it's the same thing for the person that's breaking the law, because they know that you can't drive a lawnmower on the street,
Yeah.
but you're the person doing it anyway because you don't,
I've seen it.
you know,
Understand?
and that happens every day
Yeah.
with everything.
And I think that the abuse of power is going to happen with any job where you have some sort of power. It could be
Dude, yeah,
a cop, it could be a politician, it could be uh, a prison guard, could be
Could be anything.
anything like that.
Yeah.
Anything where you have.
I wonder. Sorry,
Could be a teacher.
Yeah, it could be.
I wonder what causes that. What is inside people that
It's
is it your own greed? Is it like, you know, like what makes you
Hmm.
what about power changes a person?
Hmm.
Is it the freedom
Interesting.
or the sense of freedom that you get? Like, oh, I can control this. So I have this power, and it almost like people feel empowered, but like in a way of like I can do whatever I want. Or
There was that experiment done that was I can't remember what the name of it was, but it was where they had X amount of people, put them in prisons as prison guards, and then had them,
yeah, I saw that
Yeah.
experiment.
and those people just fucked people up.
Yeah.
And then they reversed the roles where the prisoners became the prison guards, and the same thing happened where they had just a crazy abuse of power. The
So-
same thing.
Oh my god. Never
So
saw that. That sounds crazy though.
It's-
To see.
It's wild.
that like for me that makes me like question like, is it society that's causing this, or is just humans in general? Because like, you know what I mean, like are humans doing that, like just like turning into this? Is this an aspect of humans, or is it part of society? Like did society do that?
I don't know.
It's ruining people. I don't know.
Because it almost feels like that could be something that goes back to almost our primal state, you know, where we're the
Very
alpha
true.
and we're controlling the situation around us. But I just don't feel like it would go to that extent.
Very true. Well, and then I guess it comes down to your, like what Shane was saying, your open mindedness, like your awareness of yourself and
Yeah.
what's going on around you. Because I mean, perception is crazy. I mean, people have a whole different each person has a different perception of reality based on how they feel. So like people that are born into certain environments that mold their perception, you're like stuck in this realm of thought that is probably pretty hard to get out of. I feel like that's why a lot of us have gained open-mindedness from traveling as much and seeing the different cultures, seeing different, you know, ways of thought, honestly. That's like changed our own.
True.
Because like even like, so Luzerne has like 2,000 people in it. And like a lot of those people have not left this area, or like, and you can see it in the way, like you have a conversation with some people and it's like they're
Yeah,
very
you can tell if they've never been outside of where they've been.
Yeah.
Just outside this world.
close-minded, or like just like focused on their perception and not aware of others.
Yeah. It is weird actually to think about it that way. Like a lot of people haven't seen like anything but like 30 minutes from where they are.
Yeah.
That's
30
crazy.
mile radius around
Yep.
where they grew up. That's just
Boom.
all they know.
Yeah.
Yep. Just like, whoa.
Like Shane,
Or-
how
and
many?
some people don't even have a desire to even like go see.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's
Mhm.
crazy to think about. Like it's huge, a huge fucking place. And you don't even have like, maybe I'll go check that out. I'm good right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess that goes to show like that when you see how big, or I guess maybe small, the world is, like your view of it obviously changes. So people that like think about it too, like how some people, their problems always seem bigger than what they are. Like, you know what I mean? Like some people just make a situation much bigger than it has to be, and they don't realize it because they haven't expanded their mind or their depth, I guess, to realize that problem's not as big as it seems. Like it's not the end of the world.
Because they haven't seen LA.
No, but they haven't like not even like but it traveled much. Like the Earth has not become like smaller to them, or maybe bigger.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say?
By being stuck in one place, the world is still this giant
Exactly.
place.
And
whereas you're traveling,
you realize how small it is.
That would just me.
that's why astronauts always say that when they go out to space, they look at the world and they see how really small and insignificant our problems are. Based on how everyone acts,
I
like
remember-
everything is the end of the world.
I remember you telling me that, and I was like, that's crazy to think about.
Yeah. It is crazy.
I remember when you read that space book, and you would just come up to me and be like, I gotta tell you this. And I just like, okay. And then I just
What was it?
just listening in awe.
Was that the alien one?
It was
Or was
the
it the universe one?
it was the universe one. It
Oh
was
God, I love the
big,
universe.
It was the big thick one. You're like, this shit. The first part is bullshit, but this is the good shit.
Oh
right
no,
here.
that was the alien.
Oh,
book.
was it?
Yeah. It's this book by this guy named David Wilcock, and he writes. His first book was called Source Field Investigations. I think I might have told you about it, but it's pretty much all just kind of pseudoscience. It's not real tested shit, but there's evidence to suggest that there are certain qualities about our universe that we don't realize, I guess. And a lot of it has to do with the pyramids and the energy that they produce and the alignment of the stars and
It's
all of that
fucking
kind of
weird.
shit. But there's evidence to kind of back up some of the stuff that he says in that book. Second
Yeah.
book he put out was called Synchronicity Key, and it's about how everything is interconnected, and synchronicities that happen in life, or coincidences as we call them, are not that. You know, they're kind of mile markers to kind of say you're on the right track. You know, all of these things are supposed to be the way that they are. Just keep going with what you're doing and you'll be fine. And then this third book is called The Ascension Mysteries. And the first half of it sucks. I shouldn't be so harsh because that's writing a book is fucking hard.
I
First
can't
half
even
of it
imagine.
fucking sucks.
Okay, so
actually, you know what? Take
it's-
that back.
a lot of it is just his personal life. And I bought the book to read about information, and I didn't really necessarily care about his life. So I
That's-
just kind of,
It's not bad. You just weren't interested in it.
yes, exactly. So I shouldn't say it sucks. It's just, I wasn't interested in that part. So I skipped about the first half, and then the second half, he talks a lot about the secret space program that we've had in place supposedly since the 1930s. And supposedly the Germans were the first people to go to Mars. We weren't. And supposedly our moon has been colonized since the 50s or the 60s. And there's a part in the book where he talks about how if you were to land a plane on the dark side of the moon, because of how big the city is on the dark side of the moon, it would look like Manhattan flying into it.
On the dark side of the moon.
Yes.
On the dark side.
So it has to be on the dark side because we can't see the other side. So I mean, we can only see the other side.
Mhm.
So if we saw the dark side, we would know that shit's happening. Here's the other crazy thing. So he talks about how the moon is hollow and how there's been people living inside of the moon since it was built. Basically, the moon is a physical built structure that was meant to be a ship. It sounds fucking nuts, but
This is the greatest I've heard this.
so basically the story is, and this all has kind of there's evidence that kind of there, I guess, clues, as you would say, that are out. You know, they say that TV shows and books and all that kind of shit will subtly kind of put information out there that is the government is controlling the flow of information to the people. And most of it's bullshit, but there's a couple things that are true here and there. And this book talks about that and talks about how in the story of the moon, a lot of the stuff that is real was leaked in comic books and stuff back in the 70s. And it talks about how an ancient race of superhuman giant people lived in Jupiter. And and at some point they found that their planet was either dying or going to die if they continued to live on it. So they had to find somewhere else to go. So they built this ship, put all of their people on it, plants and animals, and scattered their people through different planets throughout the solar system, Earth being one of them. So supposedly we are descendants of this superhuman race. After they got to Earth and were traveling, through multiple different planets, something happened with the ship and it wasn't able to go anymore. So the ship stayed stuck just in orbit around the Earth. And that's why the moon is just there. The point is that story, it was supposedly the influence behind the story of Noah's Ark.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know how real it is. I don't really know what I believe about it, but
it's a very interesting theory
So
for sure.
basically, what you're telling me is I'm part superhero.
No,
Why not? Superhuman.
part giant human.
Yeah, superhuman.
But you're,
I've also heard like a lot of like there was cases of many giant bones that were found that were destroyed.
Yep.
And like even like a lot of like shit on like dinosaurs and how dinosaurs were also like, and honestly literally thinking of like Mother Nature and how intelligent it is, like how living things will evolve to survive. Think about a T-Rex. Why in the how is that animal built to survive? Because before by nature, like nature evolved this creature to have these little ass fucking arms. Like that doesn't make any sense why nature would ever do that.
Mm-mm.
Especially being that the T-Rex was supposedly like top of the food chain.
Mm-hmm.
Makes no goddamn sense. Like it doesn't. Like raptors, I can understand because their arms were bigger to their actual size of their bodies.
And they're fast as fuck.
Can you
Way
imagine living with a fucking dinosaur and like you have to worry about like, dude, don't go to fucking Africa because there's raptors there now.
Or,
like, you know what I mean?
Two, like they say that ostriches or like that type of bird is a descendant of like raptors and shit. Like raptors could have flew. Like some of these animals may not have even been like, they could have been types of birds.
True. Yeah,
So-
or pterodactyls flying around.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of those, anything beak is like, a lot of it, dinosaurs had beaks. So,
Imagine that this superhuman race actually existed. Now imagine that the T-Rex is their pet puppy.
Tar.
Think about that.
wow.
They just walk around. They fucking walk T-Rexes.
Yeah.
Hey, go take Spike out, bud.
Or it was like a T-Rex was like their parrot.
That could be. Yeah. I
Or
don't
you mean
know.
a pterodactyl as their parrot?
Yeah. Or something like that. I don't know.
Just like sits on their
I
shoulder.
just find it very odd. It's very odd. The T-Rex is very odd.
Yeah. It's a
Hey.
weird creature.
A lot of the other dinosaurs, like, kind of like, okay, this, like, I could see how this would survive.
Yeah.
But, like, how the fuck is a T-Rex going to survive?
Maybe like dinosaurs were just like their pets, and
Yeah,
they
that could be.
didn't die from a meteor. They just went extinct.
No, something definitely happened.
They
'Cause
killed them all.
So, I
It was
feel like
they're not even good pets anymore. It's fucking
Earth's
Killed 'em.
history is like, the timeline is super fucked up. Like,
Yeah.
Earth is way older
Yeah.
than what our history books are telling us.
Of course.
Like,
Yeah.
and I think at one point, like, all right, here's what blows my fucking mind. Like,
here we go.
going down the rabbit hole here. Dinosaurs, they're saying that these fossils that they've found that are also
Who's they?
like mainstream science
Archaeologists.
archaeologists.
They.
They have such like pretty good fossils, right? That are like 250 million years old. And you can't tell me like that you're saying that you trust this fossil that's older than the Bible. Like older than like some of the most historic things on the planet that we still don't understand. And you're saying that you understand like what these creatures were from 250 million years ago, but don't even know like the full extent of the ocean, or like it just seems
Well, we can't
fucking
get-
ridiculous
We
to
can't
say.
get to the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah, but we have radar that could, I mean, the information is becoming available slowly, but like to say like we've dialed the dinosaurs, like, oh, that's just, we solved that already. They're dinosaurs. They're extinct from some crazy shit that happened on Earth, but like nothing more than that. And then they're going off of these fossils that we make up like these predictions of what these creatures would look like from 250 million years ago. And then you have the evolution of man, which we still can't even figure out. Like there's so many gaps in that. But yet dinosaurs are more solid than that information. Like it doesn't add up at all.
What do you have to say, Shane?
I don't even know, man. My mind is blown.
Like, or even like, for instance, like Earth's history in general. Like, so at one point, all of these continents were connected,
Mhm.
and then they all broke apart.
Mhm.
So what caused them to break apart as much as they did? Was it time, or was it like something crazy with the Earth that it caused all of these continents to split up, like these plates? Were the dinosaurs alive when it was all one thing? Were there humans alive? Like, where's the timeline there? Like, which you can
know.
like go onto like fault lines, like for the plates, like there's a major fault, obviously the San Andreas fault, or like above that there's another major fault line like near Vancouver, which is old as fuck, like super old. That's also on like the brink, or like it's getting closer to the stages to where it shifts again,
Mhm.
which also like the San Andreas fault. But like those plates they've been doing that for so long, like, and you can kind of probably like if you went down there and, you know, I'm sure like the people that study that shit would be able to find like how old these things are, or how long these plates have been doing this.
Yeah.
It's wild. It baffles me that Earth's
fucking
history
plates.
is that messed up right now. like our whole time. People think like, I wonder like, all right, we're in the year 2018.
Yes.
People, but that doesn't even make sense. Like, okay, so we don't even know, like we go down to 0. All right. Like the first year, like we don't have any information on that. We don't have any information on like like it's so fucked up. Like how can anyone decipher what Earth's history was really, what really was?
Well, the advent of Christianity and the Bible and Jesus Christ and all that shit kind of fucked everything up because now we based all of our time on the death, which is why we're in AD. And I don't think that it goes back to 0. I think it just goes 1 BC to 1 AD.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what I meant? Like,
Yeah. But it's hard to
like even going by off of philosophers, like a lot of their, like that's another way we can gauge like certain time. And then like going farther back, like the Egyptians, you know, like some of those structures,
Egyptians are wild,
dude. Some of those. Did
That
you hear
shit's
the newest
interesting.
study on? I just saw it. I can't remember where, but it was proving that a lot of Egyptians weren't from at like or had a European heritage or like, which I mean,
I believe.
Egypt was like a huge like hub for trade, like anything. Like Egypt was like a massive hub for that. So a lot of different people came there, but like some of those structures, like the pyramids, the what is it, the Sphinx, like that's so old, like way older than like for instance, like like you can see like in the structure where like certain parts were done at different times, like because the technology, but it seems like the technology was actually more advanced when they like certain structures, like for instance the Sphinx, which is supposedly like one of the oldest structures on the planet, which for some reason like it says that it's this old, but like it's supposedly way older, like, but they won't like confirm that in mainstream science because I guess like if you were to prove it wrong, like that it's older than it would be, then it'd be older than like a certain religion or something like that, which would
fuck everything up.
But I mean,
I guess I just don't understand the tie to religion that we have. I mean,
I feel like it's where slowly like people are becoming more and more open-minded to where it's being, that hold is being let go. Because think about people in like the 60s, man, like they were so like religion was so like a part of everyone's lives that like you prayed at every meal and shit. Like people were just so like brainwashed, and like with the world becoming smaller in an aspect of everyone being able to talk to each other or see shit on the internet, like it's giving you a much bigger perception. Like you're not like focusing on religion as much. You're not like, it's not being forced into your mind. Like I feel like a lot of people don't go to church anymore. Like, so it's like the hold is becoming less and less.
Fuck church.
Yeah. I mean, it's still, I feel like religion still plays a huge role in the way that like the world right now, like still, like they still have a grasp, like power wise, like that we as a people don't really know. Like, I mean, think about it. It's like that's religion has been, or the, I guess would say industry of it has been like, I mean, how old would you say? Like
I don't fucking know.
The like for instance in like the main church, what is that, where the Pope is?
the Vatican.
The Vatican, like that has been an organization for so fucking long, like just getting so much power, so much money, because people pay into it. When you donate to a church, it it goes back, it trickles back, right?
Mm-hmm. I think so.
Like, man, they have probably so much money. So much money. They're building churches and shit and just doing crazy shit.
Just building churches. All they want to do is build churches.
But
Actually,
if that's the case, sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say that there was a church right next to here that they just tore down, and this dude, like when they imploded it, the steeple fell down and
killed the guy.
Killed him.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
That was the guy Bedaric or whatever. Remember where that cave is up on the mountain there? Yeah, he owns that land. I got kicked out of there one time. This guy, like, all right, I was with my ex-girlfriend at the time. Should have never been. Yeah, either way.
That's a road we don't want to go down.
Yeah, we're not going to go down that road. But I was camping, and this dude came up there with like a huge, like, fucking quad. No, it was a utility, like, fucking vehicle thing, and like almost ran my tent over that I was in, and I was high as shit. And he just like comes in, like I come out and he's like shining this light in my face, like, who the fuck are you? And I was like freaking out because I'm like, whoa, man. Like, we've been going to that place for like so long. Like I never once had it be a problem that I was up there. But this guy like had a gun and everything. And I was just like, okay, this dude does not want me here. And it was so fucking awkward because I was just like, I'm trying to like cooperate. I'm like, dude, I get it. I'm not supposed to be here. I'll leave. You don't have to be like yelling at me like this. Like, message is pretty loud and clear. All right. You don't like, and there's people with him too. Like, and
let me get my stuff. I'll get out of here.
Yeah. There's people with him like, dude, you're being such a dick. And he's like, this is my land. I'm going to do what I have to do to protect my land. I'm like, dude, this is a camping spot. It's always been a camping spot. Like,
it's not though. It's literally his land.
It's his land. but like the guy that died,
right.
The guy that died, that was his son, or that was his father, and he would he let anybody go up there. But I guess times have changed. Yeah.
Times have changed.
Times have changed.
What a weird time.
Was that up in those mountains over there?
Yeah.
I feel like there's some weird shit that goes on over there.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it is too. And you know what? My feelings were hurt that day.
My feelings were hurt that day.
I had to put a tent away in the dark and then carry it down the fucking mountain.
No, that's the worst.
It was the worst, dude. And it was so goddamn awkward because I was like, well, now it's time to pack this tent up while these people watch me and carry all my shit down this fucking huge mountain.
That sucks.
In the dark.
It's just the walk of shame out of the mountain.
That was actually like the time where I realized, like, okay, I need to break up with this girl. like this is the worst time I've ever.
That guy kicking you out made you realize that you needed to break up with her.
Was it her idea to go up there?
It was her. I feel like it was her idea, but also it was just like, do you ever feel like just like when you're with a certain person or something, like bad things just always happen?
Yeah.
So I'm just
bad
like,
things? I'm
like, dude, I gotta end it. Like, just so much bad shit has happened with this person. They're probably just not good for me. I need to just.
Yeah.
So George was like,
was one of the deciding factors. Yeah, I was like, see you later. Good luck.
Goodbye. At the bottom of the mountain.
No.
He gave her tent back and was like, hey.
That was my tent.
Thanks.
No, we actually I didn't live there anymore, so we got down to that house that I used to live at,
mm-hmm.
and we took an Uber back to my parents' house where I was living at the time. And
was this prior breakup or post breakup?
No, it was way before. We didn't even like. That was just when I like really found out in my mind where I was just like, yeah, I think that's it. I'm gonna break up with this girl now.
I'm gonna call an Uber. We'll get there. I'll break up with her. It'll be great.
It didn't happen till like a couple days after that. But yeah, that was like
that was the inevitable end.
Yeah, that was the beginning of the end.
Beginning of the end.
Now she gone.
Now she gone.
Free man.
Yep, that was I've been free for a while now.
I'm a free man.
That was a while ago.
I'm just chilling.
But what a time. Fuck
Sometimes you gotta
camping.
chill.
Oh, dude. Chilling's
great.
Chilling's great if you do it right.
Who chills wrong?
Yeah, who chills wrong?
Posers. No, I don't. And like, people that I guess, what would it be to chill wrong?
How do you chill? There's no bad like if you like to chill.
I'm trying to think.
How can you do it wrong? Like, say you like to just sit in this chair, and fucking do this. How could you do that wrong? Like, am I sitting in this chair wrong?
I'm trying to think.
Am I chilling wrong right now? Look at this.
No, you're chilling right.
See?
I guess if you're chilling, then
I'm
you're
not close
chilling.
enough to the mic.
I don't know.
I was like the what's the fucking dude that takes the
Tezande.
Yeah, thank you.
Chocolate rain.
Some stay dry and others feel the pain.
Chocolate rain.
Chocolate rain.
George is good at impressions. Do your George W.
Oh God, I haven't done that one in so long.
I put him on the spot.
Watch my show. The terrorists win. That was a joke. I don't know if I could still do George Bush. It's been a while. I like stuff. I like foreign policies and oil. Oil's good. Me and Bill, we always talk about oil all the time. When we're playing golf and American stuff like American flags and Bud Light and beer and NASCAR. Yeah,
Beard.
beer and Bud Light and
Bud Light.
and foreign policy.
Incredible.
It's the American dream.
Right there.
Bud Light. Foreign policy.
I could have swore he said foreign policy, beer, and Bud Light.
You might have.
Yeah, because I mean,
We'll see you later.
if you ain't drinking a Bud Light, and then you ain't drinking
You ain't drinking it right.
you ain't drinking it right. I mean,
I
there's
had a
other
Bud
beers.
Light Orange yesterday.
I did too. It's great.
We were working on some music yesterday, drinking some Bud Lights.
Yeah, Bud Light inspired rhymes.
I heard that Bud Light is great.
But I thought you were gonna say Bud Light Orange, but we had Bud Light Orange, not Bud Light.
Wait, what did I say?
Bud Light.
No. I meant to say Bud Light Orange.
Is great.
It's great.
It's great.
It is great.
Kind of reminds me of Tang almost.
Well, I heard it from Shane, so
What's my take?
You be the judge on how reliable the source is.
It's pretty average.
Here's the thing. It's not
but
like
it's a beer. It's an easy to drink beer.
yeah.
Like,
I was gonna say that. It's not like a crazy good beer. It's just easy to drink, and it doesn't have like that. I guess like that shitty aftertaste beer. You know what I mean? You know, like when you drink the beer and it has like that weird like.
You got to drink like 10 of them just to get the taste out.
Yeah.
Oh.
That one, it's like a little less there.
I don't know that feeling.
Rick, you remember when you
don't
drink?
I don't really drink
Rick,
beer.
I used to remember the first tour we did together.
Oh God, I
Man,
don't know where this is going, but I'm afraid.
No, I just remember when you'd get drunk and you'd just be so funny. Like just I can't even. I'm trying to think of how, like, if I would name like your version of yourself you are at that when you were drunk like that. But it's like
there was a name. You had a name for him.
I wanted to name it because it's like a total different version of Rick, where he has no filter, and everything is either great or everything's a problem.
Yeah,
that's true. That's far gone. Rick's not that person anymore.
Oh yeah, totally not. But it was still like it was some fun. I remember some funny times with Rick.
I mean, even still now when I drink, though, it's.
Oh yeah, dude, at the party when you drink.
I'm cool for about the first. It depends on how much I drink, but if I continue to drink throughout the night, the first maybe 3 hours are cool, and then after that, it's just a fucking nosedive straight into the soil.
Yep,
it's straight into the soil.
It's just a fucking.
I'll never forget when we were getting firewood. Do you remember that, or do you not remember?
That was the last thing I remember of that night. Actually.
Just getting firewood.
Yeah.
You're just like, I remember I was having a conversation with like Jamie or something, and you were like, "Come on, we gotta go. And I was like, what? He's like, we're getting firewood. We need to get it. It was,
So I remember getting the firewood, but I don't remember the fire being started ever.
it wasn't like, I don't think it was ever like a giant fire. I think we just always just kept it maintained.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You just saw it going out and you're just like, come on, we gotta go. And we would grab like 2 pieces each,
was a
like
good
nothing
day.
crazy.
It's a great
Yeah.
time.
It was cool until the end. I mean,
Yeah.
for me, everyone else was cool.
You were a little.
It was great.
Yeah.
It was a great time. Absolutely great time.
Honestly, that's why I don't drink really that much, because it's like
Same.
I don't like to get to that.
So I
I
think
do, but
the
I don't.
problem though is that I don't drink enough to know where my end point is.
Yeah,
So because it's so few and far between, it's like I just
you have no
keep
baseline.
going.
Yeah.
And then it's too late and you
Yep.
can't do anything. And you're just stuck and you're just,
Yep.
So
Half a bottle of Fireball and you're just
Mhm.
dancing around.
AJ and I drank a little bit, last night.
really,
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
that was
Fireball.
Fireball, and we took a shot at Absolute Vodka.
Absolutely.
Pass it to Kevin.
Yeah.
Pass it.
Remember were you on the tour when Logan puked everywhere in the bus?
Was that the first graveyard shift?
I don't remember.
Was it when he had the blanket on? And he went
I think
outside the bus?
Yeah, he was laying outside on the floor
Yeah.
and he didn't have shoes on and he was out of it. And he was so cold because he was laying outside and it was probably midnight at this point and he didn't have shoes on and he's just screaming, laying out on the ground. He's like, someone get me my shoes, please. I'm so cold. He was screaming for probably 20 minutes before somebody finally went out and gave him shoes. But
That's hilarious.
That's so funny. He's great.
it was a good time.
I remember he got drunk on Warped Tour like once, and he just sat in the front lounge because I forget where he came in from, like I think it was maybe Chelsea Grin's bus or something like that, and he's just like, he's like, yeah, I'm not that drunk, and he just sat there and didn't do anything, and he's like, yeah, I'm good. I was like, you good, dude? And he's like, yeah. And then like I was like watching him and I was like, okay, he's either gonna get sick or something. Like he's just trying to like, I didn't want to like keep talking because when like you're in that thing, you don't want to like get bothered. But like I just want to make sure he was good. But I could tell that he was like in that state. So I was like, all right, just let me know if you need anything. And then I just like stood out of the way for a little bit and like watching him. And then nobody said anything for a little bit. And he goes, yeah, I'm good, dude. I'll be all right. He like put his head down. And I was like, all right, I'm going to bed. And then the next morning, he was like, dude, I don't really remember much, but like seconds after you left, I just started puking everywhere because you left. It was so funny.
God.
Good times.
You know who's the best at that is Cody.
What?
Puking.
Oh,
He's the best because
I hate
he
puking.
doesn't do it very often. And the one time that he did on I don't remember what tour it was. Maybe it was the European tour. But anyway, he puked in his bunk. He just kind of rolled over and just puked. And then he just gets up and he's drunk, puts all his sheets together. He walks over and just tosses them in the garbage. And then he goes back to bed. And the next day he asked Brendan, our tour manager, he said, hey, how much are those sheets? Because I need to buy a set. And he said, what do you mean? What happened to your sheets? And he goes, well, I puked in them and I just threw them away. So I need to buy a new set.
God, Cody is so sick.
It's great.
It's so funny.
Dude, I would be so bummed if I puked in my own bunk. Like, just that would
Imagine-
just be so disappointing.
Imagine someone puking on the top bunk and having it kind of seep down into the bunks.
I was about to
underneath.
say, like, start dripping.
It would be a nightmare of mine. That's like, man. What bunks do you guys sleep in? Which one?
I'm usually the top.
Top? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I'm a top guy.
I did top for the first time on this tour right across from Rick.
Mhm.
It wasn't bad,
I like the top
but
sometimes.
here's the thing. The bottom is just great for me because you could stroll in, stroll out, but it sucks that you're just near everybody's feet.
That's the only thing I don't like. Everyone puts their shoes right next to where your bunk entrance is.
Mhm.
So if you're on the floor, you just get stinky shoes.
Yep.
Mhm. But I like going across from Rick. Me and Rick had just
Yeah. I'm a middle guy. I go in the
All
middle.
the middles are pretty much taken. So
Yeah.
Just on our crew bus, I get a middle, which is pretty lucky.
That is. Do you have a condo bunks or is it just normal?
No, just normal.
Do
But
you guys have enough crew to fill up the whole bus?
we have to. Well, yeah, we do. We have like almost 12 people now.
Wow.
But I mean, the production just has gotten bigger. So
That's true.
we can't. The band bus has condo bunks.
Okay.
And like production will go with them
That makes
and
sense.
like their security and stuff.
Yeah.
But then it's like we'll probably have like our bus will have maybe like 2 junk bunks.
Okay.
So
That's pretty good.
that's not bad.
we had our first junk bunk for a little bit on Warped Tour.
We sure did.
Yeah. But I'll tell you what, the one thing that sucks the most is when someone farts like in the bottom bunk and it just goes up and you just fucking
travels
steam the whole like, oh God, dude. I'm not going to, I am going to name drop, but Teamy, he used to sleep underneath me and man, he would have some fucking nasty farts.
Some bombs.
Some bombs. I got to give him credit. They were impressive. Like I woke up from some of them.
What does he do?
He was the drum tech monitor guy.
Okay.
He actually is working for a production company now. He's not touring with us anymore.
Really?
Sadly. Love you, Timmy.
Production company as in like movie production?
No, like audio and
Okay.
I think they do lighting too. But he's like working for the audio department at a production company in Ohio. I think it's in Cincinnati.
Okay.
But yeah, super stoked for him though.
That's got to be a weird jump to be touring all the time and then just stop and do nothing. I mean, you went through it.
Yeah.
I did too, yeah, for a little bit.
It's just weird.
I can't even imagine it.
But like I feel like that is like the end all, like that's what roadies do.
It's weird, like
to get like when they go off road, they get a job at a company like that, or like like for merch people, they work for like bending buildings.
AJ would be so bummed that you're saying roadie right now.
Yeah.
Why?
Because he just hates when crew guys are called roadies. So anytime somebody says he's like, "We're fucking crew, not roadies."
That's what a roadie is.
I mean,
I'm call it what you want.
Saying, that's what AJ says.
Yeah. It's a crew. It's a team.
Yeah. Yeah, it is a crew. You're part of the crew. Production team, production crew, the staff.
Part of the ship, part of the crew.
Part of the ship, part of the crew.
Yeah. I mean, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
But
we all live on a slave ship together, so
we're
kind of a crew.
Slave ship.
I love sleeping next to Rick.
It's crazy when you think about the concept though of like you are a traveling production. You're basically like a circus, a traveling circus.
Yep.
That like
we're clowns.
We're gypsies.
Gypsies for sure. But like
that's
if you were to step back
AJ,
and look at your
clowns.
Like if you took a step like back and just like you travel like from what someone seeing your production would be like, they don't see like all of the background stuff that goes into what makes the show.
Yep.
Which is like a giant aspect of this industry that people don't see, but it's like obviously like important, but like there's so much involved. So much. Just to put on a tour. Like it's very interesting. Like I can't even imagine like for Warped Tour, like a big festival like that travels like, God, that's doing all the paperwork and stuff for that. It's gotta be.
All that shit has probably got to be a year in advance. Everything.
Oh yeah, it probably.
Sure.
Yeah,
as soon as it's done, it's the next year starts.
Definitely. But like,
nuts.
I wonder how it is like so for you, like your day to day compared to obviously like our day to day.
Yeah.
Like, what's it like?
My day today?
Yeah.
I mean,
you get used to like your schedule. Like
I can tell you what Rick does day to day.
Yeah. I mean, I have a routine when I'm home and I have a routine when I'm on tour, and they're both very drastically different.
Yeah.
When I'm home, I go to bed at 8:00 at night and wake up at 4 a.m. When I'm on tour, I'll go to bed at 1 or 2 a.m. and wake up at 9 or 10.
Yeah.
So that in itself is just,
that's gotta be a tough, like
it's really not bad.
But like,
Um,
but like your first, for instance, like your first couple days of tour when you're readjusting, like that's gotta
Yeah.
put you through like a whirlwind of like, oh fuck, I'm so like off my routine.
I think the first couple days out and coming back home are usually a little
Yeah.
weird. But other
Yeah,
than
for
that,
everybody.
it's
Probably.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. I mean, you know, I know for myself, like I get home from a tour and it's like the first like week is like just takes a bit to like readjust,
mhm.
you know, and then you're also not with like, you know, 12 people that you're always with. So it's like,
Yeah.
it's almost like it's definitely like one of the most testing mentally like jobs, I would say, like getting used to that, like mental health, definitely. You have to always keep that in mind.
Well, yeah, that's why there's so many people in our industry that deal with mental health issues because we're constantly doing one thing, wanting the other thing.
Yeah.
You know, you're out on tour and you want to go home. You're at home and you want to go out on tour.
Mm-hmm.
And when you're at home, you live by yourself. When you're on tour, you live with, like you
You
said,
have your
12 or
family,
15
like,
people for 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So it's weird to go from that to a dead stop and then being alone.
yeah. Well, and too, like this recent tour I did, there was a lot of dudes that have been doing this for like 30 fucking years, like
Really?
30 years in the industry. And like a lot of them have like, you can tell they like wear it, like, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it changes them. And like, also like, imagine like when I would like, they were telling me their stories and like, they all love to talk about it. Like just to like, I don't know, I guess relive it a little bit, like when they talk about it, but like, you can tell like there's something like, imagine like getting to know like multiple, like if you worked for bands and you got to know these people and you became super close and you're part of the family, and then go work for another band, you do
Mhm.
that again and you do that again, and like all of these bonds that you build over a 30-year career, and then as you start to lose some of these people, like that's gotta be like, even like thinking of how like if I say that in this for like God 30 years or whatever, like what is that gonna do to me mentally?
I mean, it's kind of like a little family that you build, and then
Yeah. Like so
when you
yeah,
see,
it
like,
puts it
people like pass or like
into
like,
perspective for
things die
sure.
off. It's
Yeah.
weird.
But like I can see how like that's one of like, well, people will be like, oh, this is like you're living the dream, you have the best job in the world, but like there's so many aspects people don't realize, like you sacrifice a lot.
Mhm.
Mhm.
And that is like something like where in one hand, you know, there's all of this awesome stuff that you really take advantage of, I guess, because like when you're on the road, like you have all of this stuff going on. You're not taking a second to realize where you are or like
Mhm.
what's going on that day beyond the venue, you know? So like people will see it from the outside and be like, oh, you're going to do all this stuff. And it's like, it's not like that at all. Like you get into that place and you're in work mode. You just
Yep.
do your day and get out of there.
Mhm.
And that's it.
It's like, oh, you're starting your tour in LA. That must be nice. You're at the beach. No,
No.
Yeah.
it's just hot.
Yeah.
Hot and sweaty.
But
You get to go to Europe and see all these cool places?
No,
Not really.
yeah.
no, we get to go to the shithole.
I get to go
Part.
anywhere that is within about a 5-mile radius of where I'm at
Yeah.
any point in time. So
Not to mention it's becoming more and more unsafe there
yeah,
in
Well, I
Europe.
mean,
Like
everywhere really.
yeah. I
True.
mean, this tour I did, like, they definitely have upped the security at these bigger places, like, after everything, like, they've had to. But, like, dude, I remember this, I was in California,
Mhm.
and, like, you can see, or maybe, I forget where it was, but you can see, like, the border to Mexico, and, like, where the buses were, like, there was a gate, and there's 2 armed guards with, like, rifles, like,
Crazy.
ready to go. Like I was like, wow, that's insane. Like
When we
these people
played,
are ready to fucking go.
When we played the PlayStation Theater, remember like the guards that were just walking around Times Square? They just had like M16s.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's crazy.
They're just
There's
literally
guards now walking around with fully automatic weapons.
M16s. Just
Weapon.
boom. Just, hey, this is me right on TRL. Like what? It's crazy. AJ and I tried getting on that.
Protection, yeah.
Yeah.
Insane. I thought there was not even supposed to be guns in New York. There's not even supposed to be knives in New York City.
Knives.
Knives.
What a weird word.
Knife.
Knife.
I don't know about you guys, but I have a terrible fear of getting stabbed with something.
Oh my God, I would hate to get stabbed.
I just don't just gives me anxiety every time I think about it.
See, from everything that I've read about getting stabbed, I guess in the moment you don't feel it because it's so fast. And then it's only in the aftermath you feel it. So you don't actually feel it going in.
How
I don't
much
know,
have
maybe
you
I need-
read?
What's that?
How much have you read about getting stabbed?
I've read a couple things here and there,
Back it.
but I also haven't talked to anybody in person that has been stabbed. So maybe I should talk to somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Say, hey, what did it feel like? What was this?
Well, I guess I kind of back that because if you've ever have you ever like sliced your fucking finger open real bad with like a super sharp razor?
Yep.
You don't really feel it.
Nope.
But then as soon as you like close it and put a Band-Aid on it, like a few hours later, it starts to get sore.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
It's exactly probably how it feels. You
I was-
don't feel it. You're just like, whoa. And then later it's like, holy fuck, this sucks.
yeah, I was in the working it in the back of the truck, and the tip of a box cutter went right through, like right where you bend your knuckle, like, and I watched the tip like go in like that much, and I was just like,
Makes me cringe.
I was like looking at it, and I'm like, holy fuck, because I didn't feel it at first, and I like pulled it out. I'm like, oh my God, I just fucking like cut through all the ligaments and everything. I was like, and it didn't even bleed that bad. So I'm like, this
Makes
is
me
bad.
Cringe.
You're
So
lucky you didn't cut. You're lucky you're able to move that finger
Yeah.
still.
dude, I know, like, I was so afraid because I was like, man, I'm fucked. I'm not gonna be able to even play guitar anymore. Like, so and at the same time, so this really sucked because like I had to do like an entire pull for the next show, which was in Canada.
Mhm.
So it had to be already all boxes marked, taped up on a pallet, ready to go. And I cut myself like right in the beginning of doing
Of
that.
course, it's never at the end. It's always
Nope.
at the
Yeah.
beginning.
So I
Yep.
had to make the choice. I'm like, all right, well, I have to finish this. I can't like, and it didn't hurt as bad. So I was like, just, kept doing it and kept going. And it was like a 3-hour, 4-hour job like that I had to do. So towards the end, like it really started hurting to where I couldn't even move my finger. And I'm like, oh my God, I gotta finish this so I can go to the fucking hospital. And like, dude, towards the end, I couldn't even get like, how like you have the straps in the back of the like, you know what I'm talking about? Like in the back of semis, they have those like locking.
Oh, the straps?
Yeah.
The
Yeah. But the
I
ends
know what
where
you're
they
talking about.
click
ratchets.
in.
Mhm.
But I couldn't even get one closed because my hand wouldn't close.
That's fucking.
And I was like, all
That
right, I
sucks.
gotta go to the hospital.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
sucks.
Gave
I
me
remember,
a tetanus shot.
For I forget, it was like right in the beginning of Warped Tour. We have Vin's fan. Fucking doesn't have like a cover.
guard.
It's one of those floor fans that like when you strip the floor to like dry the tile.
Mhm.
It's like one of those fans, and the cover isn't on it. And I went to go adjust it, and my finger like slid in, and it was on, so it like kind of sucked it in, and it like fucking took off the tip of my finger pretty much. It like peeled the skin back, and it just started gushing blood. And I was like, oh, like to a point where like literally like it's just like little
You could see it, like when you turn your hand. Like it looks like you have a little scar right there.
oh yeah, you could actually.
Damn, yeah.
But I didn't even notice. But it's just like little like lips of like sharper plastic that like spins. Like it's like a little like kind of like the word I'm looking for.
Rotating.
No, it's fucking what's that shit that like picks
Ju-
up water?
John Belushi's.
A turbine.
Yes. Yeah.
Turbine.
Yeah, it looks kind of like that. But anyway, I'm going on a tangent now. But yeah, it sucked it in and it fucking just ripped it out. And it was literally right before we were about to go on. And my fucking hand was gushing and we had a problem with like a line or something like that. And I was trying to figure out how to like to switch it in. And I was trying to not bleed over all of Vin's stuff and like over the like everything else. So like, Brendan called, our tour manager called a medic and he was like, yo, I'll get that checked out. I was like, yeah, but I don't really got time. So I just took a towel, I wrapped it over and boom, boom. We finished the set.
That's American as fuck.
And then, yeah, it sucked. And then like 2 days later, that was when Logan smashed his head off the semi truck. And
Oh yeah, I remember that too.
He smashed his head.
he didn't even hit it hard. He was laying down like under it, like you could like you like set the tents kind of towards. Yeah, I was trying to show you. I was leaning and I couldn't even hear myself. But you set the tents up next to the semi trucks and Warped Tour. Well, he was like laying under it on a case, kind of, and he like just kind of stuck his head up and just bumped it on like the side, hit it right, and it just like
cut open.
Yeah,
Ouch.
started gushing blood. Yeah.
Owie.
Yeah. What did the medics say? They didn't say it a concussion, right?
No, it was just like a little.
That would suck.
Yeah, he didn't have to get stitches or anything either. He just he was like, if it doesn't stop bleeding, you will. But I think it was, he didn't have to go back or anything.
It was literally right before we played.
Yeah, we were like getting our gear on stage.
Like 10 minutes before.
That's
and then
awful.
he had to mix us after.
Yeah.
After that.
That's
yeah.
Logan, what a guy.
Yeah.
What a guy.
Yeah, that was like 2 days right after I just like chopped my finger off.
Nice.
Sucked.
Falling apart out there.
Yeah.
The nature of the business.
Yep.
Yeah. That was
Dude, you've been in it for how long now? Like 12 years?
No, almost 10.
Almost 10? I thought it was more.
No.
10 years.
still a
10
long time.
fucking years in the industry.
Yeah. 10 years coming up in like now, October.
Damn, dude.
10 years of ripping.
Wait,
10 years.
No, 10 years next October. 2019.
10 years in the industry. Doing the damn thing.
My entire 20s.
Wow.
Weird.
That is weird.
Whoa.
I
Yeah.
know. At this
You've
point,
devoted.
I don't know anything else.
Yeah.
Touring and playing music is the only thing that I know. That's
I don't
it.
know anything else. Hey, that's not a bad thing. I back it, and that's the only thing I'm really good at. So I like it.
It's the only thing.
Stick with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the only thing I could really like doing other jobs that I've done, like, and seeing how I feel, like, you know what I mean? Like, like you did the hospital and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Like, it's like
I hated working those jobs. I hated
Sucked.
waking up and just going and seeing everybody miserable.
Yeah.
I didn't want to be that person. I just want to be happy and do what I want to do.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how much money I'm making. As long as I'm paying the bills,
Exactly.
that's fine with me.
A lot
It's
of
more
people don't think that way, but
Re-
people like us do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd rather be happy and content and have
fulfilling.
Just enough to get by.
just enough to get by. And, I'm not like just enough to get by, but I'm comfortable. You're comfortable. Anybody could be comfortable with like
They
making
do-
like $18 an hour. Do you know what I mean? Like if you're
Mhm.
living by yourself and whatnot, like
in this area. Yeah.
at least in our area, like you don't have to go like be crazy and make like a shit ton of money to start. Like that's great if you want it. Like, you could do that. It's great.
Mhm.
You'll get there, but like
hmm
you don't have to like. I don't know. I'm not like those other people. I guess I don't know. I'd rather just fucking be happy and get by, baby.
That's the attitude to have, though.
I don't know. I just
Yeah.
feel like it's a better way to look at it instead of worrying about like.
Oh yeah, you can't. It becomes like it's just like we were talking about, like the universe, like it lays out a path. Once you get on that path, like you just have to keep working hard, and the universe like takes care of you, like, or your hard work takes care of itself.
Mhm.
But
Like-
also like going back to the same exact fucking place, like day after day after day, and just you're only seeing the same like scenario. That's fucking draining.
It is
Like, well,
draining.
Gotta come back here for 5 more days, 9 to 5. Just coming here, like our job. We wake up somewhere different. It's a new area, new scenery,
And just
you know what I
people
mean? New people.
Mhm.
different, they
Besides
don't.
the people you work with.
So we feel that way, but there are a certain group of people that I think find comfort in
For sure, yeah.
going to the same place and working with the same people.
It does depend on your mindset for sure.
Yeah.
It depends
right.
on the environment too, like how, because like if it's a good work environment, like I worked like with a crew of like mechanics, and there was good days and bad days, but like it really all depended on how everyone's vibe was, like to really like have that, like you can make of 9 to 5 a good job, like a job that you want to go to.
I feel you're right, but it does. It just definitely depends on the type of person for sure.
I feel like this area has it's common for a lot of negative here.
Yeah. I feel like there's a lot of people that maybe are just kind of stuck in the job that they didn't want to do, and
like they settled.
That's the next thing I was going to say too.
And then that's what makes them angry, and like they wish that they could have done that other stuff. And then there's people that are in that job that want to be there and they're stuck, and then they just butt heads because that sucks.
And that's why I feel like I'd try and do everything that I want to do, because
exactly.
I have one life.
Yeah,
exactly.
I have so many things that I want to do, this included.
Yeah.
This is just some random thing that I'm just like, this would be cool to do.
Yeah. Totally cool.
Yeah.
Who knows what could happen or where it goes or whatever, but I don't want to wake up one day and think, man, I really wish I would have tried that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though I didn't know how I was going to make it work.
Yeah. You got to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can't be afraid to be afraid to try something new, you know?
You have to go at life just ready to fulfill, like it has to be fulfilling for yourself, because in the end of the day, you have to sit with yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you have to live with yourself.
Yeah.
So like why in God's name people want to just like get through their day and at the end just be there by themselves going through like thinking about all the bullshit they don't want to do and deal with? Like don't do that. Like
don't do that.
Just do what makes you happy. Like I feel like if you do like stay on a path where you just do what's best like for you or like for your people around you, or like just live virtuously and like out of love and happiness, you can never go wrong. Like no matter what you do, if you're happy with it, you love it, and it makes your environment better, like it's gonna be good for you. Like you're not going to have those negative thoughts. So like don't stay in the environment that makes you not feel that way.
I feel like the environment kind of perpetuates the mindset as well.
Yeah.
So if you're stuck in a toxic environment, that's going to continue to feed the negative thoughts that makes your toxic environment grow.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of people get stuck in that, I think.
No one taught people how to not get out. Like it's like we learned all this shit in high school and like middle school about, you know, random shit, but no one taught people how to make a choice, I guess, or like decide on what is right for you. Or maybe parents didn't prepare people.
School
like,
teaches you literally nothing about like life.
No, but like, and then there's like a college course that like, you know, when you're a freshman and like, that first, it's like for your information class, like where it's like, all right, this is your first year of college. Let's talk about everything. Let's talk about your stresses. Let's talk about like, you know, how to do random shit that you need to know about college. Like, why the fuck did we not have that for every, like, welcome to middle school. Here's what you're going to not want to do. And here's what you're going to want to do. True. All right, survive. Like we don't prepare people at all. We're just like, you know,
everybody knows like this, like everybody that's been through it, like older people, like they know the stages of like, hey, high school is fucking weird. And then as soon as you're in your 20s, you're like figuring shit out. And then I don't even know what my 30s are because I'm not there yet. So but they know the stages and they're just still not going to fucking let us know like what's up.
Yeah.
You know?
It's what it baffles me like that. Like we don't prepare one another.
No.
Or we don't like even have like the balls to be like, yo, you need to stop doing this for yourself, because like a person on the outside, like even like I can't go up to a person that I could visually see like their life is not fulfilling the like the person that I'm seeing. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
I could tell that they're not happy, and like for me to like tell them, like I can't because they don't see it. They don't like you telling someone does not help them
Yeah.
because their perception doesn't understand what you mean. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like half the time, like you'll
Yeah.
tell someone something and then it'll just be like, you know, everyone's like, I'll tell them, I'll give them advice, but they just don't listen.
Yeah.
Well, it's because they don't understand.
I don't
Like,
think anybody's able to step outside of their own perceptions. And I feel like that's why it's important to have a group of friends that can go, yo, this is fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Stop doing that.
it's important.
Which I want to shout out our friend group because we got a sick friend group.
We do.
We always help each other out.
It's great. That's what life's about.
So if you have friends doing stupid shit, make sure to call them out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Call out your friends because that's
We call out
That's
our
how you-
friends.
That's how you grow as people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You go, oh shit, I didn't know I was doing that. That is dumb. I shouldn't do that anymore.
Yeah.
We literally, for anybody that doesn't really know us or our friend group, if people just like listen to us talk to each other, they probably think that we hate each other.
Yeah.
oh,
'Cause
like
we just call each other out
Yeah.
and just lay it on each other. But that's what you gotta do sometimes, you know?
Yeah.
you have to. You
Yeah.
can't like see one of your boys or like anyone in your like friend group that's just like being stupid or like
Yeah.
being like just like that. Don't do that.
Yeah. Hey, knock it off.
Knock it off. Like or be
Yeah.
like, yo, you should probably check yourself because like coming off a little
Yeah.
certain.
Like,
you know?
yeah.
But
Like AJ ripping fucking 1,000,006. Cut it
yeah,
out.
cut it
Yeah.
out. Stop that shit.
Yeah. Enough.
But
Only rip half.
people like the great Will Ferrell said in one of his great movies.
What one was that?
It was what was the movie with the Flint Tropics? Flint, Michigan, Mecca Ball. Flint, Michigan, Mecca Ball.
I don't know.
I don't know what that is either.
You don't know that one?
He said that like we were all supposed to know it.
Some people will know it.
Some people don't know it. I don't know that
it's when he like buys a basketball team.
Oh, semi-pro?
Semi-pro.
Okay. I never
Great
saw that one.
movie.
I don't remember
You
that
should watch
quote,
it.
but
But he
I've
says
seen it.
in the movie, everybody love everybody. Everybody
Okay,
love everybody.
The Mecca Ball. I remember now.
Michigan, Mecca Ball.
I do remember now.
Everybody, relax. There's a bear.
Yeah, that movie is funny.
Yeah.
You should watch that movie.
I will.
I forgot about that.
So funny. One of his slept on movies for sure.
For sure.
It's very funny.
Wait, he hasn't... Land of the Lost.
Oh, another one.
Have you ever seen that?
A long time ago. Yeah.
Good one.
When it first came out.
It's a goodie.
I don't remember much about it.
People slept on it.
So
That's
funny.
the one with
Chaka.
Danny McBride.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chaka. Chaka.
That one's good.
Get on your horse, Rick Marshall.
Yeah.
There's a scene in that movie where I like almost cried laughing because he talks about, we were just talking about dinosaurs, which is funny, but he talks about how T-Rexes have like small brains and they're not smart.
The size of a walnut.
And he's like, remember now. He's like, they got brains the size of a walnut. And all of a sudden they hear this giant like bang. And they go outside the cave and there's just fucking giant walnut. And he like looks.
What is it?
And it fucking zooms all the way across to like this giant like mountain. And it's just the T-Rex like in a shadow. And he's just like staring at him. And he just fucking goes back into the shadow. It's so fucking funny.
Fucking little arms.
He's got a giant fucking brain.
I get it.
Smart as fuck.
But the tiniest arms. Can't even
Tiniest
like,
arms.
with the size of his head, how is he going to fucking pick up anything? What the fuck do those arms even do?
I mean, he threw that walnut.
There's no fucking way that little that dinosaur threw that walnut. Like he can't even hold it. He's got the tiniest arms. Yeah.
Or
No
did it?
way. He'd be like fucking like he has a better chance of throwing it with his tail.
Maybe he did.
See? Doesn't make any goddamn sense.
Maybe he did.
I feel like out of every conversation I've had, and I've only done 3 of these, but this one especially looped all the way back around. We started with dinosaurs and we went far out and came all the way back to dinosaurs.
Fucking you get me started on it. It just
That's all you can think about. Just,
fucking done. I just
Sometimes
think about
just-
people
yeah.
lying. Stop lying.
Why the fuck you
You
lying?
lying. But
I
seriously,
cried the first time I saw that video.
oh my god,
Yeah.
Dude, that
So
video is
good.
so funny. Good
great.
times.
All
Great
right,
times.
well, we should wrap this up because we just hit the 2-hour mark.
That's
Oh,
a,
shit.
wow. Yeah,
So-
wow. Hopefully, this was informative, and you know,
I'm sure people learned a lot about dinosaurs and
Yeah.
don't trust everything you read in a textbook. You know,
yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it was fun.
it was fun.
Well, thank you guys for being part of it.
Flint, Michigan,
Anytime.
hackable.
Maybe hopefully this video works. We'll see.
We'll
Yeah.
see. Good trial run.
Hopefully,
we'll
it
see.
was enjoyable
When
for
do
the
you
viewer.
go back out again?
I go back actually. That's why I kept having to leave because they were trying to talk to me about what's happening. Like I leave actually next week.
Oh, okay.
So,
Any
all this-
details? Can we say any details or no?
yeah, it's already been announced and everything. It's like a 4-show run with Louder Than Life goes around that festival.
Okay.
But then we're going to be doing 4 shows with Skillet and All Hail the Yeti, which was, it's actually funny because the first tour I did with you guys,
Yep.
All Hail the Yeti was
Yep.
on it. And Jerome, like everybody, like that is part of our team.
Talk about full circle, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
right? That's fucking wild.
Yeah, that
But,
is weird.
Yeah. So we leave Wednesday. We'll leave for that.
So if
okay.
people want to come to a Breaking Bench show and say hi,
Yeah.
go
Louder
buy
Than
some
Life.
merch.
And
You'll be
then
there.
I will be there. Yep. Buy everything. Even the other bands, you know, that's everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody love everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody love everybody. That's
Everybody
that's
love
the theme
everybody.
of today.
Yeah.
All right.
Everybody love everybody.
Yep.
Cool. Well, thanks,
Sweet.
guys.
No problem.
Thank you.
Until next time, everybody listening.
Until next time, babies.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, y'all.